What's up, YouTube? It's Nathan, and it's Wednesday, and I am officially 2 weeks post-op top surgery, and this is my update, y'all. I wanted to go ahead and update before I get too late because me and my wife want to update on our other channel too. So let's see, where should I start? My areolas are cracking, but, well, not cracking, but the discoloration is falling off. So I imagine that that is normal. And as you guys can see, I went and got a haircut, and oh my god, y'all, he jacked up my hair, just jumping off subject. And I had to color it and try to fix it. I do not like the barbershop. I don't, but I fixed it the best I could. So yeah, when I got a haircut. But anywho, so back to what I was saying. My areolas are a different color, but from what I know, it's normal. And I did think from the beginning, like, oh my god, my areolas are so dark. Like, that skin looks a hot mess. So I wasn't sure what is supposed to happen. But yeah, areola's skin is peeling, and I imagine my pigmentation to come back later. So, okay. So, my incisions are looking awesome, y'all. I'm gonna try to lean in with my fat belly just a little bit. Incisions look great. That side is a little tough, but that side got 2 extra stitches. And as y'all can see, my skin is missing right there. The tape ripped it right off. I've never seen medical tape rip skin right off, but it did. Excuse me, y'all. I have some drippage, as y'all can see, coming out right there, and over here on this side, and a little bitty yellow spot right there. But my incisions on my back, like, the sutures are pretty much out. Well, they dissolved, and the scab from it, I guess, peeled off or whatnot. So those is completely, like, healed pretty much. But I still have sutures in my areolas and in my nipple, and I have some stitchings throughout here that still gotta finish healing. But overall, it looks pretty good. So what I am doing is, my doctor originally said keep everything as dry as you can, but he has some silicone wrap that he'll give me next week. But the only thing I'm putting on it is Neosporin with scar protect, well, scar heal, or for healing scars, and it's like 3 things in one. So I've been putting that on my areolas as well as my incisions, and they look great. So yeah, that's doing me some justice. And of course, I'm keeping things partially wrapped with some gauze and just keeping my areolas covered. I just took everything off and balled everything up. I am keeping a pad on this side as a medical. It's like a little square pad. I've been putting that on that side, and then on this side, not gauze, y'all, but literally a pad. Like, I think this is like a stomach pad, but it's pretty small. It's small enough to fit from here to here, folded. So I've been doing that to catch drainage, because I didn't get drain tubes, and I accumulated some fluid. And my doctor said your body may find ways to get the fluid out, which means if it finds a small little hole somewhere, it'll drain. And y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Like, I talked about that earlier today, and I was just like, okay, it's gonna drain. Because I was like, oh my god, my chest swelled up so big, and I was just being dramatic, but it was full of fluid and everything was tight. And I've had that happen before, and I developed this aroma afterwards. And if you guys don't know what it is, it was an accumulation of fluid, and it was so much that it had to be drained. Gave me an indentation in the side of my chest, gave me some severe nerve damage, as well as some scar tissue. So when I talked to Doc said that more than likely it'll be some opening somewhere. And don't worry about it. Don't be afraid, because the fluid has to find its way out if it doesn't absorb. And I was like, okay. So the fluid wasn't clear. It was pretty much dead blood. So it was like this dark, nasty color. And y'all, if y'all remember how the end of a period looks, that's what it looked like, but no smell. So I talked to him that day, and he said, just keep calm, make sure to keep everything clean, keep everything neatly wrapped, and wear your binder. And I told him, man, I stopped wearing that binder. I'm wearing a sports bra, a really good one. First, I was wearing I switched and was wearing a compression top that I had, but decided to go with a really good sports bra because the sports bra stop here is really, really tight and fitting, and it was comfortable. And it looked pretty decent, and it was easy to walk around because I got a belly, y'all. Because I got this hernia. I can't be walking around with stuff from here all the way down to my belly, the bottom of my belly. So anyway, oddly enough, when I got home, I took off my shirt, took off the sports bra. My wife was in the other room, and this isn't what happened the previous day when I ended up needing stitches. This was just like crazy, crazier than that. Because the first time it was what looked up to be real blood, like blood that was turning bright red when it coagulated once it hit the air. But this time, what ended up happening is like a water fountain that was running. There was a pour of fluid that was burning hot, and it's the fluid coming out of my chest, and it's like coming from over here, and it's like, and it's like it's hitting the floor, and it's just pouring like somebody pouring water, and I'm just standing there like, oh, this was supposed to come out of me. And my wife came in and she's like, oh my God, what's wrong? You gotta go to the ER. She was like, we want to call the ambulance. And she crying. She was like, no. I was like, honey, this is the damn blood that needs to come out of my body. Now, mind y'all, I got this stuff all on my feet. It's all on my pants. It's all on my stomach. It is just still pouring. And instead of me coming in the bathroom, I was just amazed that it was pouring like that. I was just like, I have never seen nothing like that before. Now, mind you, if it wasn't for me talking to the doc, I'd have probably panicked. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't have, only because this was an accumulation of fluid. And it wasn't blood. It was old blood that no longer had the plasma and stuff in it. It was dead, and it needed to come out of my body so I can feel better because it was tight and juicy and just uncomfortable. And if I could have had it pour out of me and me still be okay versus them sticking a needle in my chest, I take the port. So yeah, it poured and poured and poured and poured. Then it scared her so bad I covered it up and it stopped pouring. And then I came in the bathroom and I lifted my arm again and out it came in the sink, and it was just like whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then when it was tired of pouring, it coagulated and it stopped. Like it just clogged up on its own and it stopped. I'm recording, honey. So that was honey. So no more pouring. And I was like, man, if I'd have just let it go and let it pour some more, it would have emptied and I wouldn't have no more fluid left. But it didn't empty completely, so there's still some draining. As y'all can see it while I'm recording. It's draining in certain spots. But overall, the tightness over here is pretty much gone. The majority of this is my muscle. The majority. I have some fluid left in there though. Just a little bit. But most of that crap poured out. Now, I wanted to know why I didn't get drains, because Dr. Kaloka used to give drains. And this was covered when I talked to him that day. I just wanted to tell you guys about what happened first. But when I talked to him, I told him, I said, Dr. Clarko, I thought you would give me drains, but you told me you wouldn't. And I was so excited, I was so excited about top surgery, I didn't bother to ask why not. And he said, reason being, he stopped putting drains in is because he found that the drains will cause sonomas later. And people would develop large amounts of scar tissue. And since I already had this happen to me previously, and it wasn't because of drains, but because even though I didn't have drains, they went on with a needle and pulled all the fluid out. And so I ended up with scar tissue and bad scar tissue, which had me sick, y'all. But y'all know the story because I told y'all. So he said he did not want to put anyone through that, especially for me because I've already endured it and already had all these issues. And he was just like, no drains, no more. He said the body is made to heal itself. And unless it's like superly like swollen and just like too much to bear and it's just like popping stitches like unless it's like really really bad, he wouldn't drain it because it'll reabsorb into the body. And in my case he was like, either it's gonna pour out or it's gonna reabsorb into the body. And in my case most of it poured out. So he was saying, no worries, it's going to be okay. I come in and see him next week. But he did tell me if I feel like I can't deal, all I got to do is call it sale. Because I got a sale number. And let him know. But, yeah. So that's the reason why he didn't give me drains. Because, y'all, that's scar tissue. Wait, for on your chest. I had scar tissue all up in here. And I had the worst time breathing for 3 years, and I breathe so much better since he cut all that out. So I was just like, you know what? I'm grateful, for real. Like the important thing was to wear the binder and to keep everything compressed. So I'm keeping everything compressed. I'm just not wearing the binder that he gave me because I didn't feel like it was compressing enough, because we kind of guessed my size and then ended up being a little too big. So yeah, so the compression's helping. I really have no more bruising, as y'all can see. So only thing that's going on is the areolas are healing, and I'm not in a rush to see them be completely pink, because I didn't know that was gonna happen. But they're gonna be pink more than likely. But they'll get their pigmentation back. I'm gonna take care of them. So yeah, when I go in and see him, guys, I'll record an update next week so you guys can see what he's giving me to put on my scars for 2 weeks. He said it's something with silicone. And I'll show you guys that so you guys can see. Because the guys that had surgery with Dr. Koloka, and he's been doing it for over 10 years now, they have minimum to no scarring. For real. Because I've seen several, like, really no scarring. So I'm excited for that. But on a flip note, let me tell you guys what's going on with my blood work. The one thing, and I have to call him and let him know, because I had my liver panel done and my liver enzymes were super high. They were 263 and they used to be 27 and they was just 27 like a month ago. So my endo called me like, what the fuck? Like, are you jaundice over there? I'm like, no, I don't have jaundice. She was like, your liver enzymes are high. I cannot take tablet arnica. I cannot take that stuff. It was toxic to my liver. And I did inform him that other people take it, and lots of people just use the topical, but tablet arnica is 30 times the strength. Topical arnica is 1 time the strength. So I put 30 times the strength of the arnica in my body, which says in a warning when you Google it that it can cause liver damage. So I only took 2 tablets per the directions. But yeah, it rose my liver enzymes super high. My ankles are swollen and they're dropping. So I have surgery on Friday to get my hernia repaired. Tomorrow I have some stat blood work because we got to check them again, because we checked them yesterday and they were 100 points down. So they were 263, now they're 117, and the other tests were a little bit off too, because Dr. Nassar, my endo, ran several. But she wanted to make sure some things were in order, especially because I have surgery on Friday. So yeah, arnica, y'all, is good if it's topical because it takes away the pain, but do not take that shit or leave. I do not recommend it ever. Do not take arnica by mouth, and they sell it by mouth, but a lot of places only sell it with the topical solution. But stick with topical, but don't use it at all. Because as much as I love homeopathic remedies, every young homeopathic remedy is not for you. And I'm just saying. So, yeah, arnica was a no-no. So I'm about to cut this video off, y'all. I want to go ahead and end it with, I love you guys. I'm going to record because me and my wife inseminated, and we did post it on our new channel as well as this channel. And I hope you guys go and subscribe to the new channel. It's linked to this one. It's under FTM. FTM John Nathan and Tara Ty's baby journey. So I've left a link on the videos that I uploaded. But yeah, that process is awesome, and my wife's been tracking everything still. Her LA surge lasted for 6 days, and we couldn't believe it because it should have only really lasted for her maybe 1 or 2. But she already has some pregnancy symptoms, and since we've both conceived, I've had 4 kids and she's had 3. We're pretty sure that our first time inseminating IUI, I did do IUI intrauterine because I did get it into her uterus. We really believe that we are pregnant. I'm just throwing it out there in the universe. Throw it out there, throw it out there, throw it out there. But yeah, so we'll be updating you guys on that tonight too. So I wanted to say thanks, guys, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.